Welcome.
All I know.
It's just the intro, dog. Welcome.
All I know.
Work. That dirty few music, get used to it. No, we ain't rhyming the rap, we really do it. Overflow fluid, spew it, bust the conduit. No repairs, we do it, you can't glue it. I'm forever moving, improving. You forever stagnating, hating, ruin. Looking at my life and how I write, only assuming. Hey, look, I'm beautiful, I'm flourishing, I'm blooming. I heard Vader fell off, I asked when though. I'm still swoop with the pen like the wind through your window. I bend though, reinvented the image. In it until I'm finished, I'm confident, you timid. God body, rock a party, murk a beat. Ask where I'm from and I'ma point you to the east. Funky F Street, rest in peace, Mr. B. And Lord bless his soul, cause he leave a grand seed. Ayy, that's real talking, I'm talking just the intro. And hope that you can grow, tell you all I know so. Tweak your speakers and your tweeters. Prepare for a ride, sky high, dropping steeper, deeper. I do it for believers in the nines. Christ-like minds like minds in Islam. It's elevator, the hood deacon, the mediator, the spell breaker. I rep the savior, one creator, God's greater. Yeah, hold up.
All I know.
It's just the intro, dog.
Everybody, welcome. This is Robert's Road to Stardom.
I'm your boy Robert. Hello.
I'm your boy G the Star.
Oh boy.
What up, though? Hey, so yeah, man, we appreciate you being one of our first guests to sit down and chop it up. You know,
most
here
definitely.
We like to salute folks who we come across just on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be somebody, you know, that you're introduced to by a friend or whatnot. You know, brothers would be just good vibes, man. You know, I think one of the things we all have in common, again, is that, you know, man, we all understand what it's like to be on your grind and achieve, you know, an amount that, you know, for us, again, you know, we're here on the show saluting brothers and sisters that we know and that we come across, and we want to salute them and just say, hey, you know what, y'all are stars in our eyes. You know, y'all are stars
Whether you
in our eyes.
Love. That's
and
love.
That's right.
you know,
And on your road to stardom, we met.
Hey,
you know what I'm
word
saying?
up.
absolutely.
On my road to stardom, we met.
Word, that's real.
For this per se interview, it was 1998 when we met.
1998.
So this is my first interview where I can say this dates back to the 90s. G the Star.
The 90s, a whole different era.
G the Star.
Yes. Hey, back then though, you know what? Everybody respected dope music. You know what I mean? So, you know, back to you explaining, you know, where your stage name came from and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
You know, you also had dope music that you could feel comfortable rocking anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I know you was a standout when we met you.
I hit the scene running.
Yeah.
And I met a lot of people, man. A lot of people in Detroit. I mean, big up to Detroit. 313, 6 Mile and Myers, my man 7 Mile. You know, I hit the streets running and met some heavy hitters. You know.
But where you from, sir? Let the people know where y'all.
Okay, so where am I
Dan,
from?
where's Vader Dan from?
I was born in Inglewood.
Inglewood, California.
Yeah, most definitely. It's crazy because it's like my adolescence to 11 years old, I was in California, you know what I'm saying, Inglewood. Seen a lot there, even as a shorty, you know what I'm saying, and then shot to San Antonio. So, Texas, San Antonio, East Side, Pride, you know what I'm saying.
What it do, baby?
Love, my heart, you know, that's where I grew up. You know what I'm saying, where I lost that virginity and all that crazy shit. San Antonio, Texas, man.
I think that's one of the reasons that I connected with you off the bat. In my childhood and growing up and whatnot, I spent a lot of time in Houston.
Oh, word.
So when you say you was from Texas, I was automatically like, okay, you know, you good people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, already, man.
Everybody who I came across in my travels, like I said, through Houston and whatnot, had always been good people, man. Solid individuals and whatnot. You know, of course, you after all these years, you know, you've shown yourself to be.
Yeah.
You know, so
grace to God.
Big ups to you, man. Again, you're a star in our eyes. You know, and we just want to salute that. So
definitely.
transition, real talk, and I'm not holding you up, you know, from California, gang scene, which is why my mom wanted us to go to San Antonio where my grandmother was at anyway. Very slow environment, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, I'm only 12 when I get there for the most part. Cool, you know the era, 85, 86, so you had the crack scene in San Antonio. It's crazy. I'm on the east side, Sticks, the hills, so everybody know what that is. Big up to the east side. You know, but San Antonio, that's where I was like raised, you know what I'm saying?
Is that where you first started rapping at? Or you was rapping in Cali?
For the most part. You know, well, Cali, it's crazy. Y'all don't know this, but Short Chop, you know, that was my best friend. You know, my man Lionel, he probably don't want me to say that, but
we can't. No, let's talk about that. Hold on, G. Hold on, let's talk about that, G. I don't want nobody.
Peace.
You remember Short Chop, dog? It was with Ice Cube, dog. He looked just like Snoop, dog. you can't. You wasn't rocking with Short Chop. All jokes aside, bro, he was He was the Nipsey Hussle before Nipsey Hussle, bro.
There you go. There you go. That's my man. Word.
That was him.
That's my man, though. Big ups to him, man. But needs to say, man, you know, the transition from San Antonio, I'm sorry, from Cali to San Antonio was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But San Antonio is where I really got that rap, you know. Hip hop started out dancing, all that crazy shit. I was on that hip hop shit. Everybody know me for dancing, but when we started MCing, that's what it was, you know what I'm saying?
When you say we, you was in the group then, or you was still solo?
Definitely, and you already know. So
did you start out solo? And I don't mean to cut you off, but was you always a solo artist, or did you begin as a group?
I was never a solo artist.
I started in the group. That's why I
was never a solo artist. You know, so to make it quick, my man Frankie Francis, my brother, you know what I'm saying, to the end, we was Grund and Gruff. You know what I'm saying? Me and him.
Shout out Frankie Francis.
Frankie Francis, my man, you know what I'm saying, sure enough. Was his name, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? And that's who I first started MCing with. Then Makai Crew, all my people in San Antonio, Make It Short, my man Gay T, Sane, my man Cooley, you know what I'm saying? We was like Relief, literally, a group called Relief. And did a lot of things in San Antonio, you know, so we the OGs in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying, as far as that hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? So from there, Make It Short, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Detroit, that transition, you know, college, meet a beautiful woman, have a seed, and you know, as a man, you gotta do what you have to do. So I had to bounce on the group.
Hey man, I super respect that, man.
I mean, you know, and I had to dip to Detroit. New stomping grounds, knew no one in Detroit at all.
Now wait, now what year are we at now? What year
is we 1998. This is circa 1998. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why you're a star in our eyes, man. You know, we respect and we salute.
Circa 1998. And real talk, man.
We salute fathers, man.
Yeah.
And that deserves a shout.
Definitely. We can't. Let's talk about that, G. Yeah, let's talk about that. We're not gonna just overlook that.
Big move.
So let's quickly recap that. We went from Inglewood, Texas, right?
Inglewood, Texas.
I'm sorry.
About my song.
That's your song. I'm singing your hook now. No.
Please,
we went from Inglewood, California.
Right.
Inglewood, Cali.
Yeah.
To what part of Texas?
San Antonio.
San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, San Antonio, Texas. Up
to where?
The mid, baby, 313.
Detroit. What? What?
The dirty mid, yeah.
1998. We had a seed. Because of the seed, we left college, came to Detroit. We built a family in my home state, which is where we met. This is 1998.
That's right.
This is the year I meet you now.
That's right.
I was wrong, man.
This the year. We talking over 20 years better here.
Hey, I had dreadlocks. You remember that?
Yeah.
You had very long dreadlocks, bro.
You know, they was chest,
you know what I mean?
length. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because when I got to Detroit, I can tell you some crazy stories, but it ain't enough time. But
man,
hitting the ground running, hitting the ground running there, just bumping the people at gas station, asking, yo, you know, where's the you know, hip hop spot? You know what I'm saying? St. Andrews. You know, you had Ebony's, Showcase. What's the other spot? Napoleon's.
By this time, so
Retreat.
G asked also, where did you get your style from? And I also want to know.
Yeah, because the brother's different, man.
You came in Detroit with your own style. You feel me?
We talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that. We talk about he's a great father. Let's recap. He was a great father, and we're gonna talk about the boy came in Detroit with his own style. G asked me,
a full album already, right?
A real record. We're not talking about a CD. We're not talking about a tape, man. I had my CD. I had a what you call it, a CDR, with my song written on it.
Fancy.
He had a real record in 1998.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
I mean, shout out to Relief. You know, we was investing in ourselves at an early age.
there was a symbol also that symbolized Relief, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had that on your chain. You had that on a chain when you
Tri-Star.
came in
That's right.
in 1998, dog.
That's
you
the
got
same. This is the same chain,
What?
yo.
From 1998.
So you know it ain't fake. It's really some real damn silver. Everything is.
Man, what?
In fact, I had that praise, man, not too long ago. So
That's hard, man.
It's
I remember
double
you
Man,
was
let
one
me
of the
see
first
you
brothers-
rock it, man. Put that boy on,
It's
man.
double the value.
He's one of the first brothers I remember see really take branding serious, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like you said, y'all was invested in yourselves, and
yeah.
that was one of the things I was always inspired by.
And
you
since
know.
1998.
Yeah, man. Like, being on the scene and whatnot. The brother had a unique style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Always had something fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed true to who you were. And you was prepared, man. That's
It's crazy, right? I think me and Illo met we met the first time in Ebony Showcase. Am I correct?
Nah. That was in Napoleon's
Napoleon's
retreat.
for me, man. Yeah.
Napoleon's
retreat.
Napoleon's, okay. That's right.
Chicago,
That's right.
motherfucking shape.
Okay.
You feel me?
It's crazy,
For
man.
all my
'cause
people out there. Real Detroit.
Buddha Bless. Shout out to my
shout
man.
out Buddha Bless for the
He
Midwest.
was
to the
like a
Buddha
cat
Bless.
that I met.
Can I
and
get a
he
team
put me on
clap?
some shit, man. Big ups to him, man. There's a lot of people, man. Shout out to Gito, to Rock. I can go on and on in Detroit. Man, it's a lot of people. A lot of icons that I've met that is doing it huge right now.
Awesome
you know what I'm
talent.
saying? And I ain't gonna name drop, but Detroit is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's
Detroit know how to
where-
go and get overseas money too, man.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
Shout out to my man Guilty Simpson.
Yeah. Guilty,
Some of you
man.
guys perfected
Feel
that.
free to name drop.
We
man.
had
That's
some
one thing
nice
we're gonna do on this show.
conversations,
We're
man.
gonna name drop, but we're gonna name drop. We're gonna name drop.
Oh man. Guilty.
People that show the love, that deserve the love. I'm
Yeah.
dropping their name.
Yeah.
Shout out the whole X fam.
The whole ex.
And
every
one
man
thing
is
to
crazy.
piggyback G to Star again too, about you coming in with your own style and your own record, your own chain symbolizing your own group.
Yeah.
You came to a whole nother state. You was alone, bro.
Yeah.
And around that time of my life, we felt like we was savage, tough, young,
Right,
and we
right.
was deep, ran in numbers. You wasn't afraid. You know what I mean? You was out there,
Yeah.
bro. You was a father, and you believed in your dreams, and you wasn't scared to get out there to let other people know you believed in your
Yeah,
dreams,
that's
bro.
real, man.
I respect
think,
that.
man, when you just genuine, man, it don't matter if you like some hood shit or what have you, man. You know what I'm saying? You come at people just genuine. I mean, love recognize love, man. There ain't nobody out here just full of fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
At all.
saying? So it's just about it's just your aura, man. It's how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come in like on no hate shit. I was on business. I was trying to perform. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get on the list. Speaking of which,
That's how we met.
when I got on that list,
Cause I was upset at you. I was mad.
upset.
I was mad at
He
not
was
you.
upset at
Not
me.
you. I was mad at my man
yeah,
James.
I was admiring
Really?
him. It's crazy. It's crazy. He
Can
was
we talk
upset.
about it, G? Please? Can we talk about
This
it, G?
dude, Robbie
Let's talk
Illa, was
about it.
upset, and I was admiring him at the same time. Yo, shout out to one of my favorite MCs. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt.
Corrupt the kingpin.
Corrupt the
nigga
Kingpin,
dance.
you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, I mean, I don't like to swear, man, but this dude, when I first met him, man, and that just show you how dope I thought he was, because I told you, Corrupt is one of my favorite MCs.
He was one of mine
He
at
just
the time.
reminded me of him, you know what I'm saying, as a youngin on that
We
mic.
talking
Robert
18.
Earl always was smooth that way, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had that
confidence.
one, two, bring it to the flow. Like, he was always
But
smooth
nah,
by this
shout out
shit,
to,
boy. You
shout
hit
out
your
to
ass with
the whole little DB.
Yeah.
C click, man. I
You
love
came
it.
in there, you done 6 songs on our set, man.
It wasn't 6 to make the
like-
record straight. It was
I only got
3.
one record that night. I could only perform. We as the team, shout out to the team, shout out to everybody that was in the team. You know what I'm saying? We were hosting that night.
Right.
We were actually throwing what was called a beer bash in a bar under 21. That's what we
21.
did. I was 18 years old.
Shout out to the young.
I was good at 7. My nigga was good at 17. I was good at 18, just
Right.
turning it. You know what I'm saying? In the bar, running the
Hosting the
club,
whole shit.
hosting the whole shit, throwing a beer bash, bringing liquor to the bar.
At
But
the
anyway,
age
that's
now.
another story.
Another
At this time, you come in, Jews, who somewhat, supposedly, I guess, is handling all of our business affairs.
Right.
As the team, apparently, because you do a song, but you work the stage for 6 to 8 minutes.
Hey. Here's the catch. It was witty. You know what I'm saying? And it was smart. You know, before I left Texas, shout out to my group, man. Every song we had, I just took my verses and I had them chopped up. So, on tape. So I had about 3 show tapes prepared to, you know, already. You know what I'm saying? So each verse that I had with my dudes, you know, although y'all had one song for about 3 minutes, I had the same 3 minutes with 3 different beats. You know what I'm saying? I just switched up 3 different verses on 3 different beats in the same time frame.
That makes it
So
He did.
my man was kind of pissed off, but
I had the VCR
I had show
tape.
tapes. I had
When I
show
went
tapes.
home with the VCR tapes, G.
Show tapes back then. That,
Gee.
you know, that shit was unique.
Remember? We had
Yeah.
the VCR tapes.
Yeah.
I went home with the VCR tape, Jeter, and of course I watched our show 100 times, but his show was on there as well.
Same show. Because again, you know, I just, you know, you do the same show tape over and over. I'm doing my damn track. And my man Illo is in the front saying the rap with me, yo. Like,
18 years old,
with me,
word for word, I remember it.
as I'm saying my flow, I'm like, yo, this is my dude. I think we really connected after that, low key. I think it was more of a
I couldn't
pound.
hate at all on
Yeah,
good music, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
That was really
and truly, I can't take credit right now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give this credit to my man, Dr. Jules, Giuliano DeMero.
Jules, my
I gotta
dude,
give him
yeah.
the credit because he kind of forced you on me
Yeah.
because I didn't want to accept it. Like, man, my man's. So I kept watching the show and I was like, this shit dope, man. Look how he got this. The main thing I was on is what G the Star said in the beginning. You had your own style, bro.
And I appreciate
And I respect having your own style, bro.
Yeah, no.
We talked about San Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Man, we
Just
moving
as a
around the
universe-
globe right now.
I know, right? As the universe would have it, you know, we were able to reconnect with you down here in Atlanta,
Ain't that some shit?
right? So,
As the
Man,
universe
what's
would
the
have
odds?
man.
What's the odds of that? It's
yeah,
crazy.
man. And you ain't so far off into the sticks where we can't,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
reach out and see you and get a chance to talk to you and still interact.
Years later, we
20
still
years.
here. It's crazy because I know everybody had their own little unique situation how they got here in Atlanta, but it's crazy, you know. As an MC in Detroit, I still had a family, so I had to work. So I was at Ford Motor Company, you know what I'm saying, Wixom and shit, you know what I'm saying, working in Ford. Shout out to the plant workers and shit, you know what I'm saying, but you know how it go. They shut the plant down, lay you off, give you options. You know, where do you want to go? And Atlanta was one of my first choices. And lo and behold, they granted me that, and I was here overnight. And Atlanta it's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the world, you know, how people transition to the same places. Even it don't matter how many years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the last of us 3? Monty, or was it?
To make it here,
Yeah,
there.
Make it here?
Yeah, I think Illo was down here before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm
What
saying?
year did you move down here? I moved down in
I moved down in 2008.
I was
same
here in
time, so
03.
you might have got here a couple months before me.
Maybe
Yeah.
just a few months.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I had only had an apartment for a few months when you got here. I didn't even complete the full first year of that lease, matter of fact.
Okay.
But that's another story.
Another story for another.
But to piggyback G to start,
Gee, the stuff.
Again.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out.
when you got here, we just went from 1998. We went through everything we had to go through to become even better over those years.
Right.
What year was it you got to Atlanta?
It was 03.
2003. So 90
02,
from 98
02,
to 03.
yeah, yeah.
So you had been here for 5 years before I got here.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
But I called you in 2005
That's right. Yeah.
And I said, I'm here and I'm over a specific someone's house. I said, come over here. Where was I? In 2005.
Is that Bizarre?
That's correct.
Bizarre.
Bizarre
D12.
D12.
Yeah. No Dirty Dozen cats. Yeah, most
Yes.
definitely. Dope shit.
So that was 05.
Dope.
But then I came back 3 years later to live.
Yeah.
And now that I'm here to live, you're done a show. KT, you mentioned him earlier. He
Yeah.
flew in from Houston.
Yeah.
You guys were at the place down at the,
Where we at? I don't
what is the main place everybody performs downtown? And you guys perform, you and KT. It's called the,
that
come
might,
on.
Hold on, man.
MJQ?
No, it wasn't MJQ.
It wasn't center stage, was it?
It
Nope.
wasn't center stage.
It was the one, dog. Everybody
man,
go in there
just-
now.
The Apache
Apache.
Cafe.
Apache Cafe.
Apache
Yeah.
Cafe. Shout out to Apache. That shit was dope, man. It's closed now, right?
Now, what year is that?
I'm not sure.
That was
I don't think so. I think they still
man, Super
I think
Smash
that's definitely
Brothers
still
era. That was like 03. That was like 03-ish, 04, 05.
It had to be after 05.
Yeah, 06.
It had to be after 05 because I was living here then.
Yeah. Man, time, man. But
So
that's crazy. We
all
did
this
do a
time
show.
you're
Shout out
doing
to my
music.
man Minus. Big up, King Minus. Yeah, but we was here, man. We had Super Smash Brothers. That's what was known
that's what it
as
was.
here.
That was the group. Super Smash. Bros.
And actually, that was a 3-part situation. My man, Same Difference, San Antonio. He just wasn't here, so we just kind of represented it
Sound good.
to the utmost as far as performing wise. Shout out to Atlanta goddamn motorcycles that run through the damn hood.
Let's talk about it, man. Right now, this is a terrible time. What's going on?
Oh man, the worst.
You know, today and the last couple of days, we've been in the middle of seeing history in the making. Things that I have actually only read about in,
It's horrible.
you know, in the history books. We actually seeing it with our own eyes. People running through the streets, rioting, looting, burning up things.
Yeah.
So right now we're in Atlanta and we're not too far from everything these people seen on the news just the last couple of days.
15 minutes
Probably
away,
right now.
literally.
So we just want to touch in on that real quick, that's what we doing in the midst. This is what we doing in the midst
Yeah.
of that, and we do respect what's going on out there. No, man, we got to let that come on cam though, G. We was talking off cam, and I kind of touched back in on, you know, when we was in Detroit, and when you came in, you know, you had a record, bro, and you know, back in 1998, bro,
Yeah.
I had my CD, like I said, I wrote on the CD, and I gave that to the DJ, and I said, spin that shit, man, and you came in with an actual vinyl, like
Yeah.
a record, you know, in 1998, man. What would something like that cost an artist who was investing in themselves and wanted to have an actual record LP?
Yeah. Back then, it was about, if I'm correct, it was about $800. $800 for about 50 wax, 50 pieces, you know what I'm saying? 50 records. And obviously, you know, 50 records, you know, that's 25 DJs, you know what I'm saying? 2 records out a piece, you know what I'm saying? And that was just an investment, you know what I'm saying, to get the name out. And low key, I came to Detroit probably about 8 of them joints. And,
You had about 8 left, he
I
said.
had about 8 left, and one of the first DJs that actually took them joints from me was House Shoes. Shout out to House Shoes, big guy.
DJ House Shoes. Shout out to
Little
DJ
Detroit
House
history
Shoes.
right
OG
there.
Detroit. And anybody that knew House Shoes and his and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is real shit, man. Back then in St. Andrews, anywhere he spent, really, you know what I'm saying? If the shit was whack, you know what I'm saying, in his opinion, after spinning it,
You can legally
take that record
and throw your shit.
and crack that shit on the motherfucking ground. Right then and there, you know what I'm saying? That was like tradition.
That was one of the things.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, needless to say, St. Andrews, one Friday night, I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, wilding out, enjoying the scene, and my track come on. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. He spit my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Important,
let me solidify that. My shit didn't get cracked. So in fact, he put me on with the show after that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that.
Now, I was telling G the Star also about, you know, I had got the chance. I'm trying to get a little credit here. I got the chance to introduce you to a producer.
Right.
This producer produced a song for you. That song actually went on to the regular 105.9, I believe, at that time, and they used to speak or talk over it every morning, every evening.
Right.
But it was the single was No Jive.
No Jive. Shout out to Robert Illo, man, for putting me on with my man Good D. You know what I'm saying? New House Productions, man. That was really like one of my first really, well, outside of Freeway Rick, we ain't want to talk about that. I signed to him before that, but that was really one of my real production little situations. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man Illo for putting me on. Good D, good brother, man. No Jive though, yeah. It had a little spin time.
That's some substantial things.
What was it? It was on a little commercial little situation, right?
They talked over that every day.
They talked over it, yeah.
And they spent it as well.
Yeah, that shit was dope, man.
And I didn't get a chance. I was signed to the same record label at that time.
Right.
And I never got a chance to make it to that stage. I was so proud to be the person to introduce you to him and the track.
Right.
And shout out to his son, because I'm not even sure Good D made that beat. If I'm not mistaken, I believe his son might have made that beat. Shout out to Drew Nuts.
Drew Nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Little Daryl Campbell, who was doing a whole lot out here. I'm gonna have to do a flash on that. He was working with Stevie Wonder and a whole lot of other things.
I was gonna say that. He's a whole nother genius.
Me and G gonna talk about that.
If I knew his IG, I would put y'all on, man. But old dude is really a genius, man.
Oh, that young man is definitely a genius. Yeah. Stevie Wonder has also recognized that as well. So shout out to the whole Campbell family as well. But now I ain't mean to take nothing away from the fact that I'm glad your record didn't get, because I believe that was a true tradition in the St. Andrews, and house shoes could legally crack your shit. You had to leave there and just feel like your shit was whack. You couldn't go slap the house shoes or nothing.
Right, yeah,
you had to just walk away and be like, damn, that shit whack, because house shoes just scratch my shit. You know what I'm saying?
One thing about Detroit, man, it's always been, they accept like, it's like true artists there, man. You know, Detroit is a very diverse situation when it comes to MCing, you know what I'm saying? And music in general, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different feel. When the sky's laid different and the land is, you know, it's just a different feel in the D for me. You know what I'm saying? These brothers live there, so I've lived in Cali, I've lived in Texas, and you get to Detroit, where it's more, I mean, and this is not metaphor, I mean, just saying more gray than anything. You know, I think that's where some of that
it's sharpening. It was a sharpener.
You know, everybody
Detroit is a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, everybody have their own situation,
Big
man.
facts, man.
Yep. It gives you a different vibe up there. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit is definitely a pencil sharpener.
I love the D, man.
Yeah. Vader, man, keeping it 100, man.
What's up?
Along my road to stardom, moving from Detroit down to Atlanta.
Right.
Which is where we reconnected again.
Correct.
You know, I ran across my bumps. There was plenty of speed bumps.
Right.
You know, that I ran across. You know, during these times, bro, you was there for me. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a musician. I always wanted to be an artist, entertainer all my life.
Respect.
Although I have kids, and as I said before, you inspired me by being the first father figure that I was around at the age of 18 years old.
The best I could be.
You know what I'm saying? We talking purple contours, bro.
Yeah.
You hear me? You hear me?
You always say
What's okay? Maybe it was mauve.
Mauve.
All right.
It was more like a maroonish red, I guess. Something like this there, I guess.
Sounds mauve to me. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
But this is real talk. So I'm just keeping it 1,000. You along the way, I got kids. You got kids.
Yeah.
I gotta feed my kids. I gotta pay child support in a whole nother state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to go to work. You know, as my brother say, you gotta go to work.
You gotta go to work, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Ronnie, man. You gotta go to work. So you hooked me up with a job. You feel me?
Years later, yeah.
You hooked me up with a job, you know?
Yeah.
But right before I got there, you know, being a musician I was, you met someone along the line and sold them some trucks. So we're going to get into the whole trucking world and, you know, and all of that. But combining that, what musician along this line, our road to stardom, did we meet along both roads to stardom?
Right.
What celebrity musician or artist, rap artist, whatever you want to call it, did we meet? And this person is well loved by Detroit. Somehow we've adopted him. It's like his second home, Detroit is.
Yeah, real talk.
Can we, if you don't mind, can we hear more? Can you tell my viewers who you sold that truck to?
Yeah, it's crazy. And, you know, I ain't big on names, but it's real talk, man. It's crazy. I got a call one day, you know. Outside of this rap, obviously, you got to feed your family. So, I sell used trucks, you know what I'm saying, on the side, you know what I'm saying?
We're not talking Suburbans.
Yeah, 18-wheelers, trucks and trailers, you know what I'm saying? So, I received a call from a lady that was looking to buy some trucks. And we set up an appointment for her to arrive. And I took her lunch. She came a little early. They called me on my cell phone, tell me that I have a visitor, okay? So when I get there, you know, go wash my hands, and so when I get to the front, it's young Jeezy sitting there, you know, on his child. I'm like, yo, Jeezy? I mean, literally, I'm like, Jeezy? I'm like, with a question mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, peace, man. Peace. Blessings. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? No one in the office, you hear me? No one in the office knew that Jeezy was sitting there waiting for me.
Hilarious.
to come, you know what I'm saying? So, when I get there, I take him to my office, you know what I'm saying? I go to the front, I'm like, yo, do y'all know who's in my office? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Young Jeezy.
Shout out. They like, who? I'm like, that's Young Jeezy. Who's
Yeah.
Young Jeezy, you know, so they all Googling and all this crazy stuff. They like, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, man. But anyway, my man was in the market for some trucks. Shout out to my man, Young Jeezy, and you know, he bought
Jeezy
some trucks.
for diversifying.
Shout out to Jeezy for diversifying along his road to stardom,
good
dog.
investment, bad investments, good investments, but the trucking industry, I was blessed and fortunate enough to sell a man, you know, some equipment. So shout out to that, man. It's just ironic, man, and knowing that I'm like in this, you know, MC and stuff like that. That I had to separate that. I was not trying to like. I had to keep it business, should I say? You know what I'm saying?
I had to do a lot of that when I worked.
Shout out to my mans. You know what I'm saying? Starstruck, but not starstruck. Had to keep it business. But that was the experience, man.
That's what's up, man.
Most definitely.
Jesus, like Jesus say, just keeping things separate in this world is sometimes a necessity. You know. Everybody's going on their own path to their own road to stardom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people don't mesh the two things. You know what I mean? So I think you made the correct decision. You know what I mean? You made the correct decision, and shout out to Young Jeezy for giving you some business, man.
And that's
you know
real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
He might have walked in and be like, hey man, where's the brother at, man?
And I was very young in the game. I was very young. I was very young. And he gave me an opportunity. Actually, one of my first multi-truck deals. Real talk.
What would you say to somebody like myself, or at that time, you know what I'm saying? Because you turned me on to trucking and selling trucks.
Yes, sir.
Again, big rig trucks.
Yeah.
You know, Peterbilt's, Kenworths,
Yeah,
Freightliners, Volvos, the safest truck on the road.
Right.
Okay.
He's still selling trucks.
I'm still selling trucks. Safest truck is a
36
Volvo.
airbags.
You hear me? 72 airbags.
72
Extra brake shocks. What you call it, G? All of that.
Yeah, great suspension.
Air ride
Great suspension. What would you tell somebody that is I want to use this because we are both in the music game. Somebody's striving to be in entertainment.
Yeah.
But there are other lucrative ways to get, streams of money.
Yeah.
You know,
obviously, man, at this time, music is a love. We make money when we can off music, you know what I'm saying? That's slow grind. However, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have different streams of income, you know what I'm saying?
As far as the music, like you were saying, your music that I love, that I respect, that you allowed me to be a part of. What's next, man? What's next for Vader Dan? Elevator Dan. What can we expect to see next from Elevator Dan? And what's most recent as well? What's circulating on the internet right now that they can check out? And what can we look forward to?
It's crazy, man, with these times, man. It's hard to be in a creative mind state, you know what I'm saying, to really get off properly. However, in the midst of where we're at in the world today, you know what I'm saying, oddly, I am in a writing spurt right now. I'm not the type of person that just write, just because. It's all by inspiration. So that's why, I don't just have a gang of shit circulating. So when I do something, man, it's special because it's heartfelt and it's real. So what's coming? Illo, to start, we got a group. You know what I'm saying?
Robert Illo.
Robert Illo, my man, one of my idols that I admire, artistically.
Thank you so much.
We got a situation, a group, you know what I'm saying, called Preacher's Son, you know what I'm saying? And not to get so deep all up into it, but keep it short, we're both son of preachers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know the stigma that comes with,
they say about the
their
preacher's
children,
kids.
you know what I'm saying?
We them PKs.
Definitely, the Most High is always first, but we're not perfect, and that's what we're kind of exemplifying. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything in this project. Outside of that, me and my man, Relief, we working on some situations. I got my man Saint Diff. He's doing something solo right now that's out. You know what I'm saying? You can check him out. My man King Minus, he's doing a situation, but we got a little something we working on right now with my man Theme Music. AKA H2O, you know what I'm saying? That's some old school shit. Those that know. But so I'm kind of working on a couple of projects simultaneously, and that's dope. It's kind of keeping me creative in this moments that we're in. You know what I'm saying? This COVID shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely need something to take your mind away from something.
Yeah, man, because you know what it is. What they say, idle time is a devil's playground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is a dope time for me to kind of create, and so look out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some dope shit. Preacher's Son. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Gay T. We Torian, Texas Torian, AKA Tension Fever. Tension Fever. You know what I'm saying? That's some new shit we come up with. We both May 10, man. May 10th. Both born on the same day, so anybody that shoot them dice, they know what tension, fever tension is, you know what I'm saying? Back on your ass, for real.
Yo, brother, it's been awesome sitting down with you, and being able to chop it up with you. You definitely gave us some good game.
Yeah, definitely.
For some brothers who out there, whether interested in sales or logistics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
man, or
getting
music.
the truck.
Truck.
There's a lot of opportunity in shipping and things like that, especially right now. So, brothers looking to invest some money somewhere, man. Look at, buying you a truck, get you a trailer.
Yeah.
And like Vader said earlier, that could be the start of your logistics business.
Real talk. And it's that simple.
Time, so that's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time. Always good energy, good vibes.
Peace and love. Most definitely, man. I appreciate the opportunity to even speak I'm glad y'all brothers look at me as a star, as a, you know, an individual. No, we not millionaires, but y'all seen something in me to let me be on this Roberts Road to Stardom. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. It's definitely appreciated. Anytime, you know, y'all in Decatur, Georgia right now, y'all welcome.
Great,
you know, y'all, we at my crib right now. And, you know, I know the setting look a little different, but we in Decatur, Georgia, man. These brothers are here. This is not like no fake shit. You know what I'm saying? We do things, man. We got families, and we got shit to put in the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Thanks.
Positive shit too. You know what I'm saying? We trying to, you know, just create a different image, man. It's we ain't gonna go there. We know what we seeing on social media. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of social media, you know what I'm saying? Elevator Dan, y'all can reach me. You know, right here. I know you can't see it right here, but you got.
Oh, we're gonna pull it in.
You know, at Elevator Dan, the real Elevator Dan on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? The real Elevator Dan on Twitter, at Elevator Dan, you know, anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Just Google me. Google me. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. You'll catch up. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna show some of them clothes too,
YouTube,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, merch. If you want some, you know, some elevator shit, I got a lot of shit. Women, men, you know what I'm saying?
I still rock my shirt, bro.
We do everything, yeah. Peace to my, you know what I'm saying, my man G-Star, you know what I'm saying?
And G, before you ask the final question,
supporting the situation.
Shout out Real Vintage, man. Don't forget about Real Vintage.
Yo, yeah, Real Vintage, man, real talk, man. Y'all take a look. I mean, just get a, you know, Real Vintage clothing, you know what I'm saying? Elevator Dan. This is what it is. It's been in the making for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I do sew. I'm a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I do get down on the sewing machine.
7 strings.
I do all my damn clothing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you support me, it's off the hand, you know what I'm saying? It's not like coming from some other company, you know what I'm saying? I'm pressing my own shit, so it's art from me to you, you know? You know?
Yeah, that's hard.
But it is what it is, man. Man, and, you know, as a people, man, we just need to support each other, you know what I'm saying? Patronize each other, so definitely, if you feel me, you know what I'm saying, whether you feel me or not, you know what I'm saying, support me, I support you, and that's just the way, you know, that's how we evolve, you know what I'm saying, real talk.
Big fact.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother, in closing, I just want to say on behalf of myself, G the Star, and the homie Robert Illo,
oh boy,
we appreciate your time and energy, man, as always.
Real talk.
Had great conversation.
Appreciate you. Definitely.
One thing we always like to, I guess, close the show up with, man. You know, we be trying to be on our journalistic shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we be trying to be asking half-ass deep questions and shit.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of challenge perspective and thinking sometimes.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I'm saying?
Definitely.
So one of the things I try to ask folks, man, just to give a little perspective, you know, to the audience and whatnot, is what would you tell your younger self?
That's a good one. To be patient, more patient. You know, it's just one word that comes to mind, because as a youngin', man, you just wild out. You don't think before you act. Just being more patient and being more observant before acting.
Yeah.
We change a lot of diversions that you put upon yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question, man.
Yeah, man, I told you, man, we try to challenge.
That's
dope,
dope, man.
You know, man, and get the folks at home,
yeah,
as well as
real,
you know, our
man.
friends and family, because that's really what we're sitting down with, is friends and family.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so we're just trying to, you know, get the folks who, you know, we connect with on that level, you know, a perspective, right? Just to kind of, you know, it's like a stopping to smell the roses kind of moment, man. Nothing, you know.
And the moment you focus on yourself versus trying to appease others, man, like that's when you have to like know your worth. So many times, you know, you get caught up in just material things or what have you, man, just appearance, you know, getting fresh or what have you, man. But it's just, you know, when you know your own worth, when you get to that point, and know that you can get fresh, you can be low, you can be have on goddamn flip flops and be rough. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because you know your worth, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's hard as a youngin' to see the future, you know what I'm saying? So just being more observant is what I would tell the youth or my younger self. Like, don't just react so quickly. We in a world where it's just it's instant gratification. Everybody wants instant gratification, you know what I'm saying? So
that's a great point, man.
Just being more observant, man.
That's a good game. Everybody can take away, I think.
Yeah.
And,
patience, virtue.
Yeah, man.
Patience.
It's a virtue.
It's
man.
a virtue. Like they say, yeah, that's real talk. It's a virtue.
Fact, man.
Observe.
And observe. You don't have to be the voice of the party. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody, you know, that attention. You know what I'm saying?
The life of every party.
Everybody gotta be the life. You know what I'm saying? Be that person that's cool, cordial, however, observant. You know what I'm saying? Observant. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have different energies on them, man, and you just don't want to be, you know, caught up in everybody's
So that's what you tell your younger self.
Yeah.
Be more patient.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Be more observant.
And be more observant,
man. Be more observant.
That's what's up. Vader Dan.
Salute.
Keep God
salute,
first.
brother.
Keep God first. Keep God first.
Keep God first.
Keep that. We didn't talk.
Quick recap. Let's get it one more time.
We did not.
Be patient.
Be patient. Yeah, you know.
Stay observant.
Know it is. Stay observant, but always
keep God first.
You gotta have that foundation. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to put a name on it. You know what I'm saying? But that higher being.
Yeah, I think one of the things is when you can master the control you have over yourself, especially in emotional situations, things like that.
Yeah, and I'm still working on that.
Tap into, you know, really like a deeper self a lot of times.
Yeah,
you know,
You're the Most High. Yeah,
you become powerful then. You know, you don't let others have control over your thoughts and actions and emotions.
And I'm guilty. I say it to all cameras. I'm guilty.
It happens. All definitely guilty.
It happens.
It does.
It happens.
And that just goes to say how it's not easy.
It's not easy, man. You know
control that emotion with loved ones and family and whatnot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Friends and everything. That's why they can strike a different kind of nerve.
That's right.
You feel me?
But when we master that, just imagine how life is gonna be for us, bro.
Yeah, man, that's a big fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Still working on myself, brother.
And that's something that I'm looking forward to. So in a nutshell, hey man, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to put out good projects, whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's, you know, it's a lot of stuff in the works, man. Y'all don't know. I ain't gonna put out nothing. I'm gonna let these brothers let y'all know what's about to pop off, man. But listen,
can't wait to,
you know, we about to just express ourselves. You know what I'm saying, and put stuff out to the world. You know what I'm saying, that people can really appreciate. You know what I'm saying. God willing. You know what I'm saying. Everybody to each his own, right?
Amen. To each his own. I want to welcome you once again to Robert's Road to Stardom.
That's right.
I want to tell you thanks for allowing me along the road with you.
Appreciate you, brothers.
You know what I'm saying? No seatbelts provided.
No seatbelts, baby. We out here free. One love, yo. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the people.
I say no more, no, it's all praises due when I get that dough. Get up in the morning, yeah, I'm up before the sun. Grind on my mind, I vision the job done. I'm focused, out my shell like a locust, nigga. He wrote it, I'm just devoted, nigga, know it, nigga. Golden child, pinky ring on my right, band on my left, damn right. I got a right, it's Vader Dan, grown man, bruh. Understand, bruh, I'm trying to own land for fam and spread love. I swear for so many reasons, I got seeds to feed and I'll be damned if I ain't leading the way. Shit, I go to war with no treason, I say no more, somebody bleeding, okay? I say, preacher son, by the way, we next. Vader Dan on set. Collect the check. Get to the money, man, get that dog. Get up, yeah, and get that dog. Time to get to the money, man, get that dog. Get up, get out, yeah, and get that dog. It's time to get to the money, man, get that dog. Get to the money, man, get up, get out, get that dog. Get to the money, man, yeah, get that dog. Get up, get out, get that dog.
Tell me what was the odds? Vader and ills, kings amongst kings, together we build. On this land we was raised, but I am from outer space, and it takes a whole lot to get me to behave. I give it up for what's grace and go and get what is mine. I see the shade in these people, still a preacher's sunshine. See, I was sent for a reason. It's up to you to oblige and recognize the connection and
stand the hand of the
time.
I know it's evil, but I gotta have it. I know it burns, but I gotta grab it.
Had the boy laid back in a Cadillac, and just to do it like my dad had the boy happy. Grind season, embrace the abundance. I was made to entertain, I can't explain the way I run shit. There's no limit for the whole team, and let the cash rule everything except me. Get to the money, man, get that dog. Get up, yeah, and get that dog. Time to get to the money, man, get that dog. Get up, get out, yeah, and get that dog. It's time to get to the money, man, get that dog. To the money, man, get up, get out, get that dog. Time to get to the money, man, yeah, get that dog. Get up, get out, get that dog. One, two. If you want something, like check, you gotta act like you want it, you feel me? Or before you know it, it'll be gone. I learned that the hard way. Hey, it's 2021 and I'm back again. I had a lot of beef, but I made amends. See, I knew a lot of people that was playing pretend, so I reevaluated who I call a friend. When I thought I found love, I learned it all depends on if I was willing to put in all of my ends, or was I just in it to do for all of my kids. Yeah, she said that she loved me, but hate the way that I live. Educated, still street smart, never ever been a retard, but I was a big dreamer though. On the corner of the block with the rest of the home, and when I seen a hot car, I said bingo. But all the doubt she brought has broken me down. I'm waving a white flag, I'm giving her up now. I'm giving too many years to still carry you frown. It's over for that circus, Robert ain't no clown.
Around, must come back around. Do you believe in karma?
I do.
They say that sticks and stones can break your bones.